So, you want to start a YouTube channel? We are about to approach my 3-year anniversary making content on my YouTube channel, which is very exciting. It's so exciting to see how far I have grown as a creator, a student, and just overall a person within these last couple of years. And it's even more exciting knowing how many memories I have captured on this channel. Starting a YouTube channel for me really did change my life. I can't even imagine what my life would consist of right now if I've never started this outlet. I don't want to think like that because YouTube has made me such a happier and greater person. I love creating and sharing my videos and impacting individuals around the world. If I didn't have this channel, I seriously don't know what I would do. That being said, one of the most common questions that I get on my YouTube channel is advice to people that want to start a YouTube channel. I decided to create about a 3 to 4 week video series all about starting a YouTube channel, starting with this video and ending in a couple weeks down the road. I hope that you enjoy these videos and my content because I'm about to share all of the tips, tricks, advice, and experiences that I had these last 3 years creating content with you. I hope that this helps. If your New Year's resolution was to start a YouTube channel, then this is the perfect time for you to watch these videos. And if you missed my last video, I announced that I'm about to move out into my own apartment in just about 5 weeks. That being said, I need to give you guys some consistent content while I am in the process of this great life transition. I am so excited. If you've been watching my content for a while, you know that I moved back home with my parents during college and that I have been working so hard to be able to move out, and it's finally here. You guys have no idea how much home decor and furniture and just stuff that I need for my apartment is lying next to me right now. It's about to be the biggest apartment haul that you've seen. But that being said, before I get to my apartment haul and tours and all of the fun moving in and moving out videos, I want to give you some great videos that I have been saving for a long time. I've honestly wanted to do this video series for almost a year now. I have them all written out in my YouTube journal, but we're going to start very, very simple with this first video on, so you want to start a YouTube channel? I get the question all the time in my YouTube videos, Tumblr, and Instagram about advice on starting a channel, so listen up because this is the advice that I have for people that want to start a YouTube channel. Are you listening? Come a little bit closer. Ready? Here it is. Just do it. I cannot tell you how many months, years even, that I spent in my life wanting to start a channel but never actually starting one. Ever since middle school, I have been creating videos and saving them on my laptop. I have done unboxes in my photo booth video. I have so many videos of me singing songs by Taylor Swift, dancing in my bedroom, doing cartwheels in my backyard, and they never went anywhere because I was too afraid to hit post. I think that's one of the greatest regrets in my life is not posting these videos because now I don't have anything to look back on when I was 12 years old or videos with my grandma who isn't even alive anymore. These moments are happening so fast, and if you don't capture them, they'll be gone forever, and you never know like when the last moment like that is going to be. Now, I understand some of the concern that you may have starting a channel, especially if you are younger in middle or high school. Personally, I knew a couple of girls in my grade that had YouTube channels or videos out there and people picked on them. Some did really well and they thrived. Like this girl in my grade daily vlogged for a year and nobody really made fun of her for that. Some girls posted music videos in their bedrooms and people snickered about it and they teased her for it. A girl in the grade below me started making makeup and tutorial videos like that, and oh my gosh, her grade just tore her apart and then she deleted her channel. I don't understand why it was so bad to be different growing up, because now in college, when I tell someone that I have a YouTube channel, they love it. Like nobody has ever said anything bad to me. In fact, it's really cool to people because it's something different. And if this is something different that you want to do, then all power to you. You should be doing something different and something that makes you passionate as a creator. I think a really big thing that held me back from starting my channel was the fact that I was in high school and that I knew of people that had videos out there that were teased or bullied for it, and I didn't want to be picked on. I also knew I had a friend in my friend group that did YouTube in high school, and that was kind of her thing. She wrote her senior speech on it.
They're teams. Well, what do you think that 7 of us are gonna all work on all 3 of them?
I didn't want to take it away from her identity. And in high school, my identity was a writer, so I didn't know that I could blend passions like that. Then came college, a huge sense of loneliness in cornfields in Ohio, and all I did with my life in that dorm room was watch YouTube videos about people that went through the same thing. It was the first time that I realized other people out there had a tough time their first year in college. It was the first time I was exposed to young adolescents that also dropped out of college and did other things with their lives, and That's really what got me to start my channel. The fact that I was alone in a dorm room, realizing that people in high school had no power over me, and whatever they said or didn't say about my channel would not affect me from where I was sitting in my dorm room. That was the first time I hit post. That was a year where I just did it, and I am so glad that I did. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a viral video. You just have to start. Now, starting can be quite of a process. I know that for me, this process involved a step of setting up my profile, choosing a username, picking out all of these different aspects of my channel. This took a couple of weeks before I actually had my first video, and then planning out my videos, getting a foundation for my channel so that when other people found my channel, I had a sense of an establishment as a creator, because it's really hard for people to find your channel when you have 1 or 2 videos and they don't really know who you are yet as a creator. Once you have that platform kind of made and you have this sense of self, people know like, oh, okay, you're college lifestyle, or you're a musician, or you're the LGBTQ community influencer. Like, there are these different communities and you kind of have to find your niche. It's okay to blend communities. It's okay to experiment with different videos until you figure out which ones work best for you. The point of this is that when you're first starting out, it can be kind of tough, but that's okay. Stick with it. I'm about to share with you a lot of tips that can help you during this process. As I've said earlier, this is just 1 out of 8 videos that I will be doing on this topic of starting a YouTube channel. So if there is a specific topic, question, or concern that I don't address in this video, it's because I probably plan on doing a video all about that. But to make sure that I do talk about what you want me to talk about, please leave comments down below now regarding what you need help on or what type of advice would be most beneficial to you when starting a YouTube channel. I cannot wait to start these videos and start sharing them. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this content for a very long time, so it's really exciting that it's actually happening. So here's the first tip. Now that you've actually gotten started with doing it and getting organized, if you haven't already, you'll have to choose a username. Now, I know back in the day, 2008, 2009, usernames with a lot of numbers, X's, and cute nicknames were pretty trendy because nobody wanted to use their real name on the internet. Now, times have changed and our real name has actually become more beneficial online than a username has because of things like taxes and brand sponsorships, branding your content. I was tempted to think of a quirky username in 2015 when starting this channel, but I knew that later on in life I would probably change it to my full name once I had a community and audience established. I think the biggest tip that I can give you is to pick your real name. If you don't want your first and last name, go with your first and middle. Think of a stage name that works well for a channel, or go with your real name. I went with my first and last name because I knew later on I wanted this for my social media, for my taxes, for my branding. It all worked. A lot of people go with their first and middle name and then later on change it to their first and last name. Danielle Carolyn, the KG style. Well, she went with her first and middle name. Personally, I would refrain from using a middle name like Marie or Grace. It's pretty common in the YouTube community, nothing wrong with it, but when it comes to a YouTube channel, I think it's best to stand out and have a unique username or just your original name that nobody else has so that you can really stand independently as a creator. On this topic, it's time to choose a profile picture. The only advice that I really have for this is try to find a picture that looks good when it's this small in a square next to your video and in a circle when it's on your profile. Choose an image that looks professional, cute, and aesthetically pleasing. I hate using that phrase, but sometimes you just have to. Honestly, this is everyone's first impression of your channel. This is how people are going to click on your channel, find your videos, and want to subscribe. So if you have a good picture, it can go a long way. It's also important that you set up your YouTube channel settings with like the correct social media links. If you want to have a little bio in the about section, get everything organized so that once you start posting your videos, your channel will flow and people will know how to contact you. Another important part to beginning your YouTube channel is start networking. Networking is something that I will talk about later on with how to build your content, you know, and gain a bigger audience, but it can be crucial, especially in the beginning, to try to connect with other people and explain like, hey, I'm from this state. You don't have to be public with your state, but I know that the first real subscriber on my channel, besides people that I knew in real life, was a girl from Minnesota because she knew from the 2 videos that I posted that I was also from Minnesota. And so to be able to network with other people that either live by you or go to the same school or like the same content, start commenting on other people's videos. If there's a YouTuber that you watch a lot, start reading the comments, maybe comment about how much you love that YouTuber. Refrain from doing the follow for follow or I'm a small YouTuber, follow me thing because But for this video, we're keeping it really simple and just starting with the basic advice that if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Post the first video. That's all it takes. Choose a profile picture, set up the links, pick a username that stands out and looks professional and that you can use for branding your social media platform, and just start. The genesis is really the most important part. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be now. I hope that this helped, and I hope that by the next video that I post in this series, you will have also posted your first video on your channel, and And this is one of the rare times where I won't be deleting self-promos in the comments. So if you do have a YouTube channel, or if you are starting and you want to network or say that you're a small YouTuber, comment down below. Let's start sharing our channels and meet some new creators. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up because it does help, and subscribe to this channel because we really are like one big family with lots of love to go around, and it's never too late to join. All you have to do is hit subscribe. With all of that being said, I will see you guys very, very soon with the next video. I can't wait to see what videos you guys create. Bye!